Hey everybody, this is going to be my review slash take on Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I will admit this is the first Marvel movie that I'm not going in with preconceived notions because I don't know any of the backstory. With Captain America, with the Iron Man, with Thor, the Hulk, you kind of are, those are the main superheroes, so you kind of already know their backstory. You kind of already know what to expect a little bit. So I went in this completely blind, completely raw, and it was decent. I mean, it was a good movie. I thought it was a good Marvel movie. It did take a while for it to feel like a Marvel movie, but it eventually started feeling like a Marvel movie, like the grand scale of things and everything like that. Thought the characters were very likable. I loved Chris Pratt. I loved Rocket. Rocket was cool. I think he stole the show. I think Bradley Cooper stole the show with that. I'm kind of wondering how they're going to incorporate them moving forward. Are they? I know that they're eventually going to have a cameo with at least one of them in a newer Marvel movie. But I don't know how they'll do that. But yeah, I mean, it was. That villain was badass. I enjoyed Rowan, or how you say it. Just the look of him, just his demeanor, his personality. He was a badass villain. He was a very enjoyable villain. You really rooted for them to take him down. But like I said, the biggest takeaway for me, I guess. God, I don't even know why I'm posting these. These are horrible reviews. I guess it didn't wow me like of some of the other Marvel movies. Like, well, I will admit, Thor didn't wow me when I first saw it in the theaters, and then it grew on me. It seems like very little movies wow me anymore, and they take some time of me after the initial viewing, just not even seeing it again, just out of the blue. If I start to randomly think of a scene or a character, then I know that it's starting to seep in, and I'm starting to enjoy it more. So I guess it's just from me just getting out of it a half hour ago. I guess I'm just kind of raw with non-emotion. I guess non-opinion. Probably should have waited a couple of days to post this, but it is besides the point. I did have a bad movie, or not a bad movie going experience, but annoying. Okay, I understand. You're going to a movie. It's PG-13. You're under 13. Yeah, you're going to have a parent or a relative. You're going to drag them to it. But parents, man, don't leave your kids like it's like the movie's a babysitter. This guy just left two younger than probably like 9 and 11-year-old girls in the movie theater, just two, and I don't even know why they wanted to go. I guess they had no intention of watching the movie. They just kept talking and getting up and going to the bathroom, and to the point where, I mean, this was a Friday afternoon, so there's barely anybody in the theaters, and it's a week after it's been out. There was a couple and me. There was two other people and me in the theater. The couple were right in front of them. They moved a little bit over, and I eventually moved over, because it's just, they were whispering, but they weren't really whispering, and it was just like, I mean, would I have liked them to have been completely quiet? Yeah, I probably would have had a better movie experience. But at the same time, I mean, they really didn't ruin the movie for me. It didn't take me out of anything. But it was just annoying. Just don't leave. I mean, the theater is not a babysitter. And plus, don't tell your parents, I want to go see this movie, and you have no intention of watching the movie. It's horrible. But yeah. Aside from that, I mean, I liked it better than TMNT. I will say that. I know a sequel's already greenlit, so we shall see that. I was kind of shocked that they just had Thanos in like 2 scenes and that was it. They just kind of like went completely away from him. I know he's not the main villain in the movie, but they went completely away from him. Like, I was thinking, like, after the credits and everything, when they would roll scene, that it would be Thanos. And it wasn't. And I'm just like, okay, I guess they're eventually going to leave him for probably the Avengers eventually. Because he's almighty Thanos. And I know that was James Brolin. That was James Brolin. But, or sorry, Josh Brolin. Sorry, Josh Brolin. But just kind of shocked at that they just cut him off and you didn't see him anymore. You're like, what the fuck? And I don't know if that was just a cameo at the end for geeks and nerds out there, because I don't know how they're going to incorporate him in a movie, or it's going to be a cameo or something. But it was Howard the Duck. The Collector had Howard the Duck. And if you're going to make Rocket Raccoon look as realistic as a raccoon as you possibly can, but you make Donald the Duck, you make Howard the Duck look like a cartoon duck, make him look like a real duck. That would have been a lot more funnier if he was a duck that had an attitude. But I don't know if that's going to play into anything, but that was at the end scene. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'll probably enjoy it more upon a second viewing and so on. 3D was decent. Pretty much all the acting was Pratt, Zoe, and the voice of Bradley Cooper. Vin Diesel Groot didn't do anything. I mean, obviously, because he can't speak really. And I really was kind of indifferent to Batista's character, Drax. But that's his first acting chops too. So, yeah, that film was badass though. So, sorry for watching these horrible reviews. I apologize. But if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, tell me what you guys think down below. Peace. Bye.